Good morning, 5th and 6th grade. This is your science video for Thursday, December 17th, and we will be looking at work text pages 98 through 100, the rest of 98, which you should have done part of it, but the other parts, if you watched the video before you did it, then you would know, but the other parts were 146 to 149 for the reading, and so we'll get to that. And go ahead and get your science books out. And this is one thing I need to mention is that a lot of you are just watching the videos. You should be reading along with it. If you had done it before, then you should have read it on your own. If you didn't want to read it with me on the video, that's fine. There are times that I do point out some answers, and maybe some of you are looking for those at the time, but maybe you're not finding enough of them. Well, that's why we call it work. And so you'll just have to do that on your own. So the rest of 98, which is a coniferous forest and the deciduous forest, are the two that are on that page. And then you've got a study guide, which basically reviews all the things that you need to review. And so with your work text pages, the assignment that you have is to do that. And then also you have I think you have a quiz. Nope, actually, I didn't give you any quiz yet. So because it's a beginning of the chapter, and I didn't want you to take a quiz before we got to the time after Christmas, where we'll take a quiz probably that second day that we're back, and you'll have a review before. All right, but let's go ahead and look at our reading, and that starts on page number 146. The coniferous forest. Coniferous forest is the largest land biome. This biome, also called the taiga, is located just south of the tundra. The biome is so large that it stretches across most of Canada and into some of the northern United States. It also covers large parts of Europe and Asia. The coniferous forest has two main seasons, summer and winter. Spring and autumn do occur. They are so short, however, that they are barely noticed. The winters are long and cold. The temperatures usually stay below freezing for at least 6 months of the year. Winter days are also short. During part of the winter, the sun is up for only 4 to 6 hours. In contrast, the sun may shine for 20 hours a day during the summer. The growing season lasts longer in the coniferous forest than in the tundra. The summer is still short and cool, however. Most of the year's precipitation occurs during the summer. So you have a couple of maps. The circumpolar map there is talking about looking at it from the North Pole. If you were above the Earth, that's what you would see as far as land masses, if you could see it. And then they give you a picture of coniferous forest in Ontario, Canada. Fantastic facts. The taiga has many ponds, bogs, and lakes. One type of bog, a muskeg, can be found in some areas of the taiga where water does not drain through the soil. The swamp-like ground may appear firm because of the moss, grass, or trees growing on it, but underneath the land is soggy and wet. In some areas in Manitoba, Canada, stepping on certain parts of the ground causes the trees to move because they can't dig down into the, go down further to get the stronger roots, and so the water just sits on it. Most of the trees in the coniferous forest are conifers, or cone-bearing trees. Some of the most common conifers are spruce, fir, and pine trees. Many conifers are evergreens. These trees do not lose their leaves during the winter. This enables evergreens to make food even during the long winter season. Winter temperatures in the coniferous forest are usually so cold that the snow does not melt between storms, and your secret word is snowshoe hair. So the trees must be able to support a lot of heavy snow. Otherwise, the weight of the snow would break the tree branches. Many conifers are shaped like cones. This shape helps some of the snow to slide off the tree without causing damage. Other trees are able to bend with the weight of the snow. Some trees can bend so much that they become almost flat to the ground. But when the snow melts, the tree stands straight again. God provided some animals with the ability to adapt to extreme environments. For example, the snowshoe hare's fur changes to brown in the summer and then to white in the winter. This color change helps camouflage the hair. The white fur is not only for camouflage, however. Inside the white hairs, the air-filled spaces. These spaces help insulate the hair and keep it warmer during the winter. The hare also has large back feet that act like snowshoes, helping it stay on top of the snow. Stiff hairs on the bottom of its feet form fur pads that keep the hare's feet warm and insulated. So you can see God designed the hare to live in this environment. Deciduous forest. Deciduous forests line the eastern coast of North America. They are also found in other parts of the earth, such as in Europe and in Asia. This biome gets its name from the trees that make up the forest. Most of these trees are deciduous, meaning that they lose their leaves in the winter. Deciduous trees usually have large, wide leaves. The weather in a deciduous forest is not constant but changes with the seasons. Spring is usually warm and rainy. Summer is hot and humid. Autumn is cool and crisp. Winters are often cold and snowy. The deciduous forest is a wet biome. It receives precipitation through the whole year. In fact, a deciduous forest gets more rain than any other type of biome except a rainforest. The warm growing season lasts about half of the year. This longer time allows the biome to get warmer than those biomes with shorter summers. This longer growing season provides time for plants and trees to grow. Many shrubs, berry bushes, flowers, and other plants cannot survive in colder biomes, but these plants flourish in the warmer climate of the deciduous forest. The plants and trees in a deciduous forest must change with the seasons. Deciduous trees lose their leaves in cold weather. If deciduous trees kept their broad leaves throughout the winter, the water in the leaves would freeze. This could damage the tree. During the summer, deciduous tree leaves use sunlight to make food. Some of this food is used for growing. Does anybody know what the process is called? The process for leaves changing using the sun to be able to make food for itself. Nobody? Okay, well, maybe you'll find out later. These changes cause deciduous trees to block nutrients and water from the leaves. The leaves can no longer make chlorophyll, so the green color begins to fade. The other colors that had been hidden by the green begin to show. Leaves fall to the ground, decay, and add nutrients back into the soil. In the spring, the trees use their stored food energy to form new leaves. Some birds, butterflies, and large mammals move to warmer areas for the winter. The animal then returns to the forest in the spring when it is warm again. Other animals remain in the forest year-round. Some, such as deer, grow thick winter coats of fur. They shed these winter coats when the temperature gets warmer. Other animals, such as the woodchuck, hibernate. All right, so that's your reading for science. Don't forget to fill those pages out in the study guide in particular. All right, have a good day. Bye.